Okay, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Oh, there's this stuff here. Let's figure that real quick. Mm, where's my this one? Where? Alright, let's check out what's in the shop first.
Welcome, welcome.
And Rune Blade Diamond. I already got all that. This one does what defense? Gungnir, huh? Will damage by 30. Will damage by 30. That might be kind of good, actually.
Of course. Go safely.
I'll go safely if I want to. This is the. I have Gungnir equipped, right? No. Oh, right, I'm using that. Alright, let's switch this. For this one, for a bit. Okay. Good. Alright, what do we got here? Gotta take care of these missions first.
Your Grace,
Alright,
my lord.
Cereal.
I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here.
What does it say?
If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Beloved sons, oh man, a letter from their father. I know there is too much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure the future for our duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back to express the threat of the blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we last overcome. And I've made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way. I shall likely fall to you and continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. This shall be an arduous inheritance. And so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of love and the faith that I hold for both of you. Aw.
An inheritance?
What kind of an inheritance?
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate. What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
'Tis true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord. After all,
Oh.
the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it, at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, Your Grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Let's get on with it. Here, Tristan, what do we got here? No. No. And we still got a thing here. Duty undying. What you got?
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash.
Right, of
For
course.
as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
Might as well, and I got paid quite a bit.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Sick.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Right on. Alright. We'll get that done too.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
But first, we'll do this one. Where there's a will. Alright, who's this guest? Do I know her?
My lord, your grace.
Who?
I hardly recognize you.
And I, you. Who are you?
I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal
Goditha.
servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both.
Armbands?
Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
Oh.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these works in progress.
All
But
these
with
years
his
and
grace
they're still
long
not
since
finished.
gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. Though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
Titan's
A certain
Way.
specimen.
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
No, let's do it then. Slay Simmer.
Titan's Wake is to the south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
I mean, I'll be hasty. I mean, we can take on anything right about now. Where's my map? Where's my map? Titan's Wake here. Oh, pretty, okay. Sweet. Shouldn't take too long. This way.
I needed that.
Heal up just in case. Diamond Dust will
Nice
delay
peel,
embrace.
Joshua.
Okay. Okay, I think we got this. Surely. Yo, bug. Oh, that. Ooh, a griffin. Okay. Surely I can take it on.
There it is.
The House Rosfield.
Let's get it. Oh my. What the? Found the whole tornado. Holy. I'm gonna stagger it a little bit. Oh! Right there. Ooh. They're already recovering. Rat bastard. Right there. Holy hell. Oh my. Perfect. Primed up Giga Flare should do immense damage to it. Oh my, there it is, there it sir. And Jesus, man. Top it off his unset skin. God, 26k damage. So. He got Kingslayer. Oh! Holy. Wow, it guard breaks. Oh my. I can't see. Holy. Let's cool you down a bit. Oh. Holy hell. We're right here. Is that enough? Oh, God. Yeah, that's enough, alright. Your XP, that, 400, Heartstone, oh, okay.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goditha will know.
Yeah, surely she will. One thing, dancing steel for sure. Which one was it? Diamond dust. I'll probably do this one. Because Gungnir is actually kind of ass. Yeah, this one's way better. Okay. Alright, so we just head back now. Oh, we got a right here. Is there a second one I gotta get? Maybe.
Oh, thank the Founder you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Uriel? I guess it was just one Griffin I had to get at.
Yes. This radiant luster, like frozen flame, it is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
Lady Goditha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Okay. To get matching armbands, then?
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms. Only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Oh,
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
boy, gotta
for
be so
remaining the
wholesome.
steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing.
The Griffin, of course.
And so my
Of course.
pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that his Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
Monka, that was a lot of dialogue. Founder's Grasp. Oh wait, what was that? Oh. Oh. Slightly weak. Oh, it gives me more HP though. Ooh, Founder's Grasp. Yeah. Yeah, I could go for that. Nice. Ooh, shiny. Alright, sweet. That works. Oh god, is there more?
Bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry
Oh,
Cliff?
there's a part 2 to
Let
this
him
mission.
see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive?
Churlish. Churlish, of
Should
course.
we pay Father a visit?
I think we should.
I
I
think
was
we
hoping to
should.
be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril.
Cyril. Alright, so we make our way there? It should be simple enough, right?
Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Yes, of course. We don't want to be trollish or. Alright, where there's a will. Where is that again? 3, right here. Where there's a will, okay. All the way here. Do it. Where's my chocobo? Ambrosia, there you are. Got it.
Wavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. Perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
I can't jump from there. Surely the bands, man. Oh, so
It's just back there.
that's what this is for. I think I checked this out before and I didn't know what it was about. But now we're back to it. Is that where they buried him?
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father,
Oh,
if I may.
he's gonna yoink his helmet.
That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Just gonna yoink this helmet of yours real quick. Don't mind us. What is it? Oh. Aw. Still watching over them, huh?
We won't lay you down.
Ah, alright. Let's go.
Onward then.
Indeed.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Oh, okay. That's worth doing. 7200 XP, like that. Oh, display thing, okay. Alright, that's one more mission down. What the? Joining hands? Josh has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Huh, okay. I mean, we kind of already knew that, but cool. Alright, what's next? I still got so many missions to do, surely. Oh my god. Okay. Meet Halva at the gate, speak with Vivian. Oh, let's just clear this one over here. Three's company. Right, I already had that started. Okay. What you got, merchant? Something new?
Well met.
Defender, Runeblade, Diamond, Dancer. Nothing new. The Breath of Darkness, Heaven's Claw. It's cooldown. The cooldown isn't even that bad. Don't really need that. Potions.
You've a discerning eye.
Betrayal. I mean, why not?
Many thanks.
Start spending this money. That's so much of it.
Do you see that too?
See what? The bird? Alright, we're
This is no time to ride.
Huh? What is it? Please. Scared.
Nothing good's gonna come of this, I'm telling you.
Just
Oh,
looking at
that,
it's
right,
enough
I
to send a
forgot.
shiver down your spine.
Freaking Ultima spawned another crystal. Made of ether, looks like. Alright, let's get this going.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yes, wrapping up these missions now, get to Ultima. Another guild bug. Make way. Oh my. Got lucky that didn't hit you. Bush! Oh! Out of the way, out of the way. Okay, what do we got here?
It can't be Rutherford, can it?
Get Garuda ready, just in case.
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
What incarnation?
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
Oh shit, I just came here to kick some ass, huh?
You're right. It won't.
I know it.
Men, finish him.
Pathetic. Is this all of you? Oh! Come on then. And dancing steel. Oh my. And right here. Oh. Jesus, man. Yeah, I'm too strong for this. Wow, that's all it took.
A little longer than I'd have liked.
Longer, what? Took like 10 seconds.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Good enough of an answer for
Certainly
you?
not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My
Well-
Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Quite indeed. Alright, are we done here?
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience.
Who do you have?
Someone like Quentin.
Quentin.
I hope I can convince him at least.
This game is good, but damn, it's long. You're telling me. I got like 50 plus hours on this bitch. I'm trying to wrap it up today. I mean, if you focus on the main missions only, sure, it won't take you as long, but I'm trying to get my money's worth on this game, so I'm doing all the side missions, bounties, all of it. I'm trying to 100% the game, so. Oh man. I just gotta take care of these few missions. Then I can get at Ultima. Well, I don't know if it's the final boss, but I'm on the same part as you, really. You got that thing over there too we gotta deal with. Oh man. Gonna get good. Did you just finish fighting Bahamut? No, I finished fighting Odin. I got his thing, so around there. Around that part. Just recently finished that one. Now I gotta do this origin. That's gonna. I'm just wrapping up leftover side missions I gotta do. Okay, yeah, I need to find Odin next. Yeah, that fight was insane. Well, I mean, all the boss fights are crazy, but that one in particular, that's, you know, it's fun. It's fun for sure. Oh, and his abilities are pretty poggers too, I'm not gonna lie. Shit had me.
Nazir might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Alright, what do you got new?
You like?
What's new here? Nothing. Raging Fit? Cooldown. Oh, cooldown isn't bad. So. Heaven's Cloud damage. I'm assuming Ultima will be the last one. I'm thinking, I mean, they haven't shown any other boss besides him. Or end game material. Let me see this.
I do like a customer who knows what he...
Heaven's Cloud. That should be pretty good. Oh, right. Residual increases Heaven's Cloud's Ah, yes, this one. Yeah, it's kind of worth. But I need Berserker's Ring. Hold up. Dancing Steel damage. Wow, Dancing Steel. Oh man, this is a toughie. Okay, I'll get rid of this. Where is it? Where's my Berserker's Ring, man? Berserkers. I think I can't not have that equipped. Monk, I have so much. There you go. I love that. Okay. Back again. Oh, welcome. Yeah. We're getting right into it. Just wrapping up. Last few missions. Definitely at the end game. Oh man, they're spread out. Oh, I love it when they're spread out. Pause. Okay. Cool, I got more damage for Odin's ability. Heaven's Cloud. Alright. Where's my chocobo?
Let's go.
Oh,
Ride the wind.
Okay, so there's like 3 missions I gotta do here. Oh god, it's never ending. Hopefully you beat the game soon. Yeah, I'm not stopping till I beat it today. It's gotta be done.
The stables, girl.
It's gotta be done, man.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
All right, this guy.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't. I'm not. It's swinging that way, but I'll tell you my plan, though.
You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
Meat
I know
pie?
it's a lot to ask.
Meat
But
pies.
I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them.
I mean,
You'll
cool.
have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it?
What
You
is
said
it?
yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying?
Putting him on
That
the
only
spot.
we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Return to the hideaway. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta keep at it with the 2. Hideaway. Monk. Go from one place to the other. Now. There you are.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak.
Port
They will await
Isolde,
your
sure,
return
of
there,
course, Port Isolde.
as will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution.
Oh.
And I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his. But yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
Did
It
I?
was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon.
Oh.
And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Alright. What's next cosplay once it gets colder? Probably you know. No, what is it? What's his name? The
And
dude from
how, pray
Future
tell,
Diary.
will we
Is he
get
called
that
Yuno?
grain to the capital
No,
if the roads
Yuno's
are
the
still
girl.
overrun with a Kashik?
You find another bloody road.
Oh god,
I
what
only
was
have
his
so
name?
many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood.
The dude from
That
Future
is,
Diary.
unless you
Yeah,
have them
Yuki.
turn as
Is it
well.
Yuki?
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Yuki Yuno?
Says the man
Yeah,
with
I
a
think
belly
so.
bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations.
I just need the
Without any food
phones.
to keep them
Just need the
going,
phones, man.
They'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe
Bob
haven.
away from every
Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
More like
Clive, I'm beginning to question the
acquaintances.
quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company you
Oh,
expecting
Uni, you
him
could
to
perfect
keep? The
couple
man's a
cosplay
criminal.
see Uni. Yeah,
Criminal?
should be
How
better
dare
to
you?
do it as a
You are
group
not
for
fit to
sure.
breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding
Group
young
cosplays
gentleman.
are always fun.
Upstanding. He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Alright, I think we're done with this mission, right? Oh god, it's still going.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those
Plus,
in
you left the
power,
Yuno cosplay anyway.
the generals,
Yeah, I mean,
the statesmen,
not a lot
the
of people can
nobles,
pull off a Yuno
that
cosplay.
our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine
Are you
some
missing all the
resistance,
context, pretty much?
resistance. But
And the
we
phone.
cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people
Fate of the world
in
lies on my
ours.
hands.
And we must
No
not
biggie, no
squander the
pressure.
chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord.
The
For what
Accords.
great
Oh.
moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony?
Oh, you got a point there.
Citizens of Valisthea!
Oh, we're doing
I
it now.
present to you
Oh.
the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Oh, okay.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive.
Crandall.
I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Nice. One more down. Damn, that's a lot of XP for this kind of mission. Yeah, I figured the Accord was gonna be a display thing. Heaven's Cloud reduces the cooldown. I don't need to. I'm not too worried about cooldowns. They're not too bad anyway. Okay, a new quest available in the. Okay. Don't tell me it's 2 more new quests. Oh, don't tell me there's more new quests to do. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I want to check some out here. Huh? I can do one of those. A letter. Oh, man. Okay. Let's spend some money.
Clive.
You're
One
just
purse weighing you down.
browsing, just browsing. Nothing I need. Heatwave, channel whisper. Photo meteorite. I sell. Damn, this is 10k. Not that I'm particularly bad in money right now. Elixir, okay. Give me some of this stuff.
It'd better I'll be here.
I want to spend some money.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh, that's a good one. Night terrors. Oh wow. Oh! I'll be on edge if I listen to that all the time. Yeah, this is peaceful. Alright, what's next? What's next? Speak with Vivian, journey to the 3. Might as well do this one. It's right here. Oh right, I had a thing here.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
What can I claim? Genji gloves. Alright, what do those
You
do?
earned this. Come again. I may have.
Been wondering for a while what they do. Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. Wow, okay. I mean, I already do a lot, but it seems cool. Increases dancing steel. Cloud. Oh man. 20%, 15%. Okay, probably this one. Gunja gloves. Okay, sweet.
Oh yeah.
Deal more damage now. Let's see what you want, Vivian.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please.
I mean, for the right
You have
girl.
always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Roger that. I'll just get right to it then. Oh god, why did they have these guys stand so far apart from each other? Oh, I can see it right from here. Making my way, making my way. Yer.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates, there's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors
To post more
would not
kitty videos
allow
without seeing him. Yeah, I gotta get to that. Little rascal.
Of secrets.
I don't know where he's at right now.
A clandestine organization committed to the collection and
Probably
intenebration
sleeping under a
of
bed
forbidden
or something.
texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers. A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash.
Oh god, everything's in ash.
Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark, And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.